Are we here?
Yes.
Hand up if you're here. 2 hands up if you're here. Great.
Here we are.
Awesome. Extraordinary. So now we know all the systems, okay? We are going to do a quick recap. We talked about how to make money, how to save money, how to invest money, how to protect money, okay? We talked about time a little bit as well, how to delegate so you can have more time for things that you love, that is your genius area, and less time on things that you hate or things that you know you shouldn't do. We talked a little bit about relationships on the meditations, right? Who do you want to spend? It was a question again and again and again. How do you see yourself with other people in your worst scenario, in your best scenario, when you have unlimited resources and limited money? How are relationships in your life? Now we are going to talk a little bit more about this. Health as well, super important. It's not the topic of the day, but we definitely talked about purpose and all these models that we talked here, how to make money. It's, well, you can have geographical freedom online, save it as well from anywhere. Invest it. We are talking about things you can invest from anywhere with just one click. And protect as well. Okay, protect, we went really fast. I just want to add some consideration that I saw here in my notes, that some people focus on making the money, but not on protecting it. And there was something that happened to Binance. Yeah. Okay, in early beginnings of this company that has cryptocurrency, it's an exchange of cryptocurrency. Oh, fantastic. You're an angel. Thank you. Well, I'll see how to put it. Yeah, exactly. An exchange. Okay, this company had a serious attack of hackers that attacked the biggest accounts that had cryptocurrency there. And what happened is that overnight, 40 millions worth of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, 40 millions were stolen overnight. Okay?
Hackers.
Yeah, the hackers attacked this one, but other attacks in other platforms happened. And these are the things. People were so focused on, let's say, maybe greedy on having the money, the Bitcoin there and making money, look at how much money I'm making, but forgot about moving this money, these crypto assets, to, for example, a cold wallet that it's called, that it's offline. So nobody is protected and nobody can attack it online. All right? So if you moved, for example, this money that you had here with a click to a transaction to your hardware that you had in your pocket at your home in a safe box like at home in a lock, you would have not lost this. So again, it's important to make money, save, invest, but don't get trapped into, oh, I already hit, for example, the 240K mark, so now I'm financially independent. It's like, well, yes, you are, if you are not losing that money. Because if you lose it, maybe it's your decision, you invest it in something that drops value and you lose all that money, or you don't know how to handle emotions and you take into different investments, you take steps into investment and you lose money, you sell, for example, when the market is crashing and you panic and you sell and you lose all this money, or you don't protect these assets, etc., you need to start all over again. So imagine that you spend 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years getting to financial independence, and because you didn't think about how to protect your assets, you start all over again from zero. But instead of being your age right now, you are 10 years older with less energy, less time, maybe less dedication to work, less opportunities. For example, for acting or for other things, it's not the same being 10 years younger than 10 years older, or depending on the activity that you want to do, right? So you want to protect yourself from these losses. For example, an online business is a great thing if you are teaching, because if you are 80, you can still keep teaching. Okay, create something that you can invest and protect. Okay, protect yourself from what Nassim Taleb talks and calls black swans. Okay, you can read this book. It's a great book, Black Swans. Okay, the black swans means cisne negro. Black swan is this concept to make it really quick, it's this concept that nobody expects, but that happens. To give a metaphor, it's like COVID, for example. Okay, nobody could predict that this was going to happen.
Only the ones.
Yeah, nobody. Well, who knows? But let's put a metaphor that it's going to be super easy. Imagine that you have a turkey, right? You have this little turkey that you buy, and the turkey is super happy because he's brought to some home the day after Thanksgiving. So for a whole year, the turkey is being fed, is being well treated. It's like, wow, these people love me. I mean, look, they are treating me like a king. Look at me, giving me like other females so I can be happy, you know? So I have extraordinary sex as a turkey, right? Of course, turkeys have libido, right? So yeah, look, they are providing everything. So every single day, 364 days, the turkey is being like this. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep, and tomorrow it's going to be another day like that. It's Thanksgiving of the next year, and the turkey is served on the table. This is a black swan, okay? Nobody can expect it. Nobody can expect it, but something, no turkey can expect it. No turkey can expect it. And it comes like this, okay? And you lose things that you could be years instead of 364 days. You can be 20 years doing, and you lose it like this. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you are as well, you know the systems, okay, because all of these are systems, okay? Systems to make, systems to save, systems to invest, and systems to protect. If you are, for example, in a program that teaches you how to make money, exactly, but how do you save it? How do you invest it? How do you protect it? You will be a rat race in a rat, online launching, doing launches and launches and launches and launches all your life, and you cannot quit that because you are quitting your only way to generate wealth. So if you join, these programs are great because it allows you to touch one of these points, but then what about saving? Because if you are making 7 figures, I don't care if you make 7 figures, because if you spend 900,000, like the 95% you are spending, or like in the taxes, in the example I gave before of my case, etc., you are working all the time. You are a slave, basically, of your time, of your hours. If I stop working actively, I don't make money. So I'm a slave of my working hours. So I will always get paid by my time. More or less, I will make 100,000 in a launch and I will feel, woohoo! But if this is not in place, I will need to do another one, and another one, and another one, and I will know where's my money going.
Like if you earn the lottery, but then don't learn the others.
Exactly. You win the lottery, you make $1 million, make sure you are stepping up, because otherwise you will not know how to save, how to invest, or how to protect this money, and you will lose it all.
So the important thing is to make more.
Hmm?
And also save.
Make more and save, invest, and make and save.
Exactly.
It's like,
So the great thing is to have a system. For me, the system that works, it's having a system that this is 100% automatic. Okay, this, the saving part, it depends a little bit on me, that how I want to invest depending on the lifestyle that I want to live every month of the year. So I design every year the travels, the this, and that. And the making part, it's provided by the investment, so it's 100% passive, and with the things that I love. So the things that I love. Actively with the things that I love, because if I'm loving it, I will keep making money, but I don't get tired of that, because it's the thing that I would do if I had all the money, if I was financially independent. Well, so I keep doing it. You love it. That's the thing.
I just have a question. You made so you invest in the Bitcoin. There's the risk there is great. So it's sort of like a turkey, because you also know
Yes.
what can happen.
Good question. Imagine that you don't know how to ride a bicycle. You don't know how to do it, and you tell me that it's super risky that I'm riding a bicycle. Is it really risky or not? If you know how to do it.
No.
Imagine you don't know how to swim. Imagine you don't know how to swim. For you, water, it's going to be danger. Because if I fall into the water, I'm going to die, because I don't know how to swim. But if you know how to swim, you enjoy in the water. You expect to finish this event to go to the swimming pool, right? To enjoy the water. So again, It's true, it has volatility, but the more educated you are, the more you understand the market. And it's part of becoming a millionaire, or the part that we are talking about, becoming that person that has wealth education, this money IQ and money EQ that allows you to play and surf with the market and surf and be savvy.
Play and surf.
Right?
I like that.
And you don't feel risk anymore. You don't feel it's dangerous.
You're playing and surfing.
You just know you are taking educated risks, so calculated risks. But you choose depending on your risk profile and you execute. That's it. But there are systems for all of this. And this is one of the parts, just one of the parts of the Extraordinaries operating system that I've been talking about during the day. Okay? Here in this Extraordinaries operating system, I have in detail make, save, invest, and protect. Okay? And what I'm going to do is add more, update. So this is going to go more and more and more.
Say that there's
Yep.
always risk in anything, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
So it's only about managing the risk.
Yeah, leaving the
And
money
as you
in
said,
under the
educated,
mattress.
yeah.
It's also risky, right?
It's even problem or risky.
Imagine
because
the house
some
burns
homes
or whatever.
Right, and so everything is risky. It's just a matter of knowing
Yep.
how to do it so that you feel more comfortable.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's always risk.
Yep.
And knowing that you can lose everything, as what you said, you can lose everything, but if you have already the smarts
Yep.
of the system,
Yep.
then you can make it again.
Yep. So
So
it's
that's
not about
education.
education.
Yeah.
So
Learning
get
how
education
to-
while you're here.
To swim and learning how to bike.
Exactly. So the more education you have, the more protected you are against crises, COVIDs, black swans, all these things that can happen, losing your assets, whatever it is, because you know how to generate it again. So this is for me the next step. A lot of people strive. I wanted financial independence. But for me, the real value, it's another thing. It's financial confidence.
Oh, that's so.
Because you can be financially independent for some time if you win the lottery, but financial confidence of knowing that no matter what happens in my life, I know I can generate money like this again, it's priceless.
Because you're not ugly, you're not stupid.
Imagine! financial confidence, being healthy, being handsome, right? It's the best life you can
You're
have.
healthy. You go out. It happened yesterday.
Oh my God. So these are
Having sex.
and having sex. So the best thing is that I love talking about these things. I just have so much fun. I was saying, yeah, this. So you see, we have this money part. Okay, we have this time part. Okay, because if we have money, but again, if we have this in excess and we live in a mansion all alone, what's the happiness in that life, right? If we have money and time, but we don't have the relationships, this is the part. So that's why the more I have this solved, the more I'm moving into the next steps. For me, this is like stages or levels. So you're moving to these parts here. And I want to think more on this, as you know from my moon, and I will tell you the stars as well. The relationships, for me, it's the source of the best memories in life, 100%. It's the things that we will remember.
And they also
And they stay.
affect positively your health.
Yep,
Because you feel loved, you feel...
exactly.
And those assets are there for you forever.
Yep. So I want you to give right now the keys, okay, really quick, the keys. That when I'm coming to these kind of seminars, do you want to know the keys that I'm following to when I'm going to these seminars like these or master classes? What am I doing to apply, okay, all this then in my life? Okay, we need something, okay? I'm gonna go really quick because this is like intense and a lot of bullet points. First, it's spaced repetition, okay? Remember that I said it before? Spaced repetition.
Yes.
Okay, that means that it's not the same, okay, working out 12 hours one day at the gym, that working half an hour for 24 days in the gym. One will destroy your health and your muscles. The other one is gonna build an athletic body. Okay, so you need a spaced repetition.
It's like slowly you go far.
Yeah, it's like incremental growth. You need to assimilate one level of your life to move to the next one. Yeah, exactly. You first need to assimilate, I'm going to make this money per month, this money, become this, protect this money that I made, okay, save it, invest it, okay, now let's make more, and save more, and invest more, and protect more, and have a bit more time, freedom, and do this. And maybe when I traveled, I started traveling, going 1 month out of home and coming back. Then 1.5 months coming back. Then I went 3 months out, boom. And now 18 months and I don't need, like almost 20 months now, and I don't need to go home because I know how to manage myself, traveling continuously and enjoy complete geographical freedom. Okay? Wow. So you want to do these things gradually. We need a spaced repetition. But what is the only problem with spaced repetition? That we need to have what? Consistency. Okay? Spaced repetition, this is the key to implement all the systems that we talked about and have results. Okay? Knowledge, it's just potential power. Remember, action is what brings the real power. So spaced repetition needs what? Consistency, because we are talking about doing these steps every day, every day, every day, every week, every month, consistently. But what's the problem with consistency? It happened to you that you wanted to start doing some sport or some exercise or some gym, you start super motivated first days, and then you get bored, and then you stop. Happened to some of you that you wanted to do something, meditation, reading, learning a language, you start super passionate, and what happens? Right? So I have some strategies around consistency. Want to know the strategies?
Yes.
Okay, my favorite strategies on consistency. Yes, accountability, it's major. We have, I want to separate it into, okay, environment, which is like the physical environment that you are surrounded with, like let's call physical environment, and then like people. Relational. Yeah, relational. Relationships. Okay, relationships. Physical. Imagine that you have all the accountability on the world, right? Remember that you have why these two are super together. So, yeah. So imagine that you have the physical space, okay? You have the physical space, and you have the gym, okay? You have the gym in your home, and you can using every single day, but you might not use it because you lack this willpower. Willpower, it's like it's useful for some days, but it disappears. But imagine that you have the gym and you have somebody that you're going to the gym with. It's much easier or not to go and do the repetitions. Maybe for the first month you don't need that person, but to do it for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, to develop habits, it's scientifically proven that with relationships and accountability, it's much easier to implement things that need years to develop. It's not something that you do in 2 seconds. Okay, and the other one, you can have the best relationships, people that is going rah, 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 but if you have the gym at 2 hours from your space, you can have somebody motivating you with a WhatsApp message and phone calling you every single morning. Come on, you can do it, you know, and watch these videos, motivational videos, but you will not do it. Why? Because the environment is not ready for you to learn. It's not easy for you to develop or to apply these systems that you learn. So you have knowledge, but you don't apply it, so you don't see the results. So for me, this is key for consistency, the environment and the physical part. And then, and this is the cool part. From this, we have this part, the physical and the relationships, but somebody just rely on 1-2 people. Okay, some people is just relying on 1 or 2, some friends, some family, the spouse, the partner, but there's a problem to that. Number 1, if you are growing, okay, your rate of self-evolution, it's called the ROSE, okay, ROSE, rate of self-evolution, how quickly you become a new person, how quickly you develop your skills, learn something new and apply and see results and grow. Rate of self-evolution, okay? It's your own self, your own drive, your own motivation to grow, to become better, okay? If you surround yourself with people that help you now, but their rate of self-evolution is like this, and yours is like this, soon these people will no longer help you. Okay? And you will need another people, and another people, and another people. You can do that and keep doing like this, but how cool it is, how great would it be to meet
We all
people
grow together.
that grow together with you. And you can have relationships for years, because remember, relationships is compound interest again. The more time, as I Noah said, we cannot delegate relationships, nor wealth, nor health. Okay? So the more time you spend with a relationship, the more valuable, the more trust, the more connection, right?
Yes.
It happened to you
Yes.
after years and years and years.
Yeah.
Valuable relationships are built over time.
Yeah.
All right? So this is the thing. If you have people that grow with you, you can keep having this compound interest and have this confidence to keep growing together.
I want to change the acronym. Maybe it's worse English, but it's much easier to remember. You call it RISE, Rate in Self-Evolution, but it means RISE.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Okay. Rate in self-evolution.
RISE.
Okay.
What's
We're,
your rate in self-evolution?
uh-huh. Yeah. Rise.
Your RISE.
You rise up. Right? All right.
I'm a bit of a marketer. I'm good with names.
Right in self-evolution. All right? Rise up. So this is the thing. Who would prefer to meet somebody, learn with them just a little bit, lose that person, or just be less interested? Because we have to choose 5 people, right? The 5 people we spend the more time with, or the 5 groups. Because here's the cool part. Sometimes we focus on people, okay, the 5 people. But we don't just need to choose 5 people. We can choose groups. There's something that we said before. It's called the mastermind, which acts like a unity. If the mastermind is the leader of the mastermind, it's somebody that keeps all the group together, the rise of the tide will lift all the boats up. So it's not just one boat, one boat, one boat. Everybody rises up. And the more we grow, the cool thing about the mastermind, the more, imagine Cecile grows, and Ainhoa grows, and Fabi grow, and you are sharing something that helps them grow. Ainhoa share something that helps everybody grow. We share all things that grow. We are sharing ideas. And again, as we said, ideas are a non-zero sum game. That means that the more ideas, the more people in the mastermind, the more you will grow. Because you are not losing your idea when you share it with others. You just add up more. So the mastermind, this is one of the things that changed completely my consistency and my spaced repetition, how good I become at being consistent, how to create an extraordinary life, how to create wealth in your life, and it works.
What's the name again?
Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. So this man, Napoleon Hill, popularized the concept of the mastermind. And just to let you know how powerful is the mastermind,